And I know that we know the reason why you left Dragon's Den, but could you just tell us a bit about that? Just why you left, and for all of those in my audience.
Yeah, well, I almost didn't do the second series because Red Letter Days was in Challenges, but then they were having trouble finding someone else to agree to do it because a lot of women don't want to be in the limelight because, like, for example, I think they asked Jackie Gold and she'd already had a stalker who'd sent her bullets in the post and she just didn't want to be on television. So in the end, they came back to me and we ended up filming it in, I think it was May 2005, which is a huge amount of work and effort because you've got a whole crew of about 30 people and 100 hours of filming. And it's a big project, a lot of investment. So the BBC invested very heavily in this. And then in between it being filmed and it being aired, it came out in sort of November 2005. Between then, Red Letter Days crashed. So they were absolutely furious, the producers, but the Dragons was just saying, well, that's business, it happens. We've all had our challenges. So, but it did create a lot of sort of PR around the show, shall we say. And I think maybe a lot of people watched the second series to kind of like, to watch the failed dragon in action, But of course, after that, that was I was cut, and from the lineup, and replaced by Deborah Meaden. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it's like when I kind of look at your life, I never view you as a failed dragon. I just view you as a dragon. I think there's a lot of people that just view you as, because what I remember about you when I was younger, I just remember you as a really nice person on the screen. I remember you as knowing your stuff about business. Because like people act like business failure or failure in life is a massive thing. Not really. People fail all the time.
Well, there's no such thing as failure. There's just learning experiences.